rocket. It's ready for launch. Enemy has the ball. Get it back. Recon aloft. We have eyes in the sky. Care package ready for airdrop. Mark the drop zone. Care package on the way. Protect the drop zone. Loose ball. Get on it. Enemy has the ball. Get it back. We got the ball. Move it. We got the ball. Move it. Recon flight concluded. Launch and capture V2 rocket.
What is going on YouTube and the internet? Thank you for stopping by the channel, but in case you are new to me or this channel, I am Darktail the Wise, aka Daddy Daycare, and you have found Noob to Sweaty Gaming, and I finally got it! The Christmas Noobs in mid-January. In all seriousness, this lobby was the closest thing I have seen to Christmas Noobs this entire gaming cycle since December 25th. But what we got here is a little bit of Gridiron, which happens to be my favorite game mode. We got Gridiron, we got Sainte Marie du Camp, and I have gotten so many 20, 22, 23 kill streaks on this map. But we finally drop the Daddy Daycare V2 rocket on Sainte Marie du Mont on Gridiron. Let's go, baby. So what we're going to talk about here is the Resistance DLC map packs. Because, like I've said in a prior video, they dropped a Resistance DLC, they dropped 2 weapons, and they dropped the Resistance Division itself. Well, that was a week before. Look at all these people in the middle. And you know this Lewis likes to eat. And since we're talking about the Lewis, we got the Killer Core class setup. I've got my Lewis with extended mags and that 4x optic, and then we get the 2-piece with the trip mine for the care package. Go ahead and drop that UAV. So I got my Killer Core set up, and they're running up and they're getting smacked up, but I'm also trying to be a defensive MVP, trying to keep them off the board, trying to keep them out of the goal with that ball. Throw it in, you get 3 points. Run it in, you get 7. In case anybody doesn't know how Gridiron works. And the other thing about Gridiron is it's basically uplink from Black Ops 3, which means that my team will spawn on the back side of this hotel, and the other team will spawn at the back side of the big building I'm shooting toward. So you don't get a pity spawn, nobody spawn behind you. The only way you get somebody behind you in this game mode is if they flanked around the map themselves. So if you weren't paying attention to your back, well, hey, then that's your bad. And so I was thinking I should have a gameplay of Resistance from one of the maps, Anthropoid, or Occupation, or Valkyrie. But just like any other DLC, as we're on the 15 before halftime, they don't let you play in the game modes that you'd like, unless you like Hardpoint, because Hardpoint, you can find games on all the maps in Hardpoint, but I am not a Hardpoint fan. So if you can play on Kill Confirmed, Team Deathmatch, Hardpoint, or Domination, then I guess the new DLC is for you, because that's where the playlist is. The maps aren't into normal rotation yet, so you will not be finding them on a game like Gridiron or just in TDM or something like that, because I would rather play that than get stuck in hardpoint after hardpoint and the whole other team is sniping the entire time. This guy brings the ball over here for some strange reason. I have no idea, but he brought the heat, so I'm bringing it back, and we go ahead and drop a natural set of paratroopers. I'm on a 20. I am on a 20. I am sniffing the napalm. I am ready for that daddy daycare V2 rocket, baby.
Good work. Rest up for the next push.
Let's go. Second half big pimpin'. So my thoughts on the new maps. I find that only one of them is playable. And the one map that is playable is a reskin from Modern Warfare 3. I do like the map Occupation, aka the Resistance map. The Resistance map on the Resistance DLC. But the map looks spectacular. I mean, obviously they upgraded it to the next gen because Modern Warfare 3 was on the PlayStation 3. But the map is amazing looking. It is really fun. It plays to the boots on the ground theme of World War II. And it has all the nooks and crannies, all the camping places, all the sniper spots that I remember from before. And Valkyrie, from what I understand, because I did not play Advanced Warfare 2. So from what I understand, Valkyrie is just a reskin of an Advanced Warfare map. Which that is terrible. That is terrible. We're only going to get 3 maps for multiplayer. And 2 of them are going to be a remake. Sledgehammer dropping the ball once again. Now, like I said, I wasn't soured by the experience of Advanced Warfare, but I was really hoping, as I smacked the sniper up for the V2 rocket.
I said, do we have a pellet? Huh? Oh, USSR. Now you better get your stank asses up out of here before I cause a nuclear holocaust up in here, fool. Let's go, let's go.
Staying aggressive in the window. He keeps coming back. I'm going to keep smacking him up. Let's go. So, Valkyrie is a reskin of the map Detroit. Now, I went and did the research on that myself since I did not play Advanced Warfare. And it looks exactly the same. Look at the map Detroit. Look at the layout of the map Valkyrie. It's the exact same thing. So, if all we're going to get is reskin, refurbed maps, and plus we're only going to get, 2 or 3 of them. So, with Valkyrie sucking, plus Anthropoid, I don't know what that's a reskin of. If it's a reskin, it's possible. But that map is way too large for this game. It makes Gustav Cannon look like Flak Tower. That thing is disgusting. I don't know why they would introduce such a big map in this game. But for the game modes, as I get smacked up, of course. Eventually he was going to get me for my first death. But you seen in the right hand corner, he got 1 kill to my 9, so he's going to keep eating these bullets from this Lewis if he wants to keep on popping up one way or another. But we drop the Daddy Daycare V2 rocket. But what kind of KD do we have on this game is the question. But Anthropoid, they basically made a map the size of a country. So, this DLC honestly has been a huge flop. Sledgehammer Games is definitely not in touch with the pulse of the COD community. I don't know exactly what their issue is, but they are showing you what not to do and how to kill your own game. I mean, I haven't been the biggest fan of this game, but we just went 40-1, dropping that V2 rocket. I haven't been the biggest advocate of this game, but I have enjoyed myself for the most part. But this is how you definitely put your own foot on your own throat and destroy your game. Is exactly how Sledgehammer and Michael Condrey is handling this game cycle. But what do you think about the Resistance DLC? Let me know down in the comment section below. You are never too old to live, and I will be seeing you on the next video.